After COVID, we found ourselves with low patient turnouts. We also found ourselves with a depressed economy, and then we started thinking outside the box.
Being a teacher in private school, I lost my job. So after losing my job, from the little savings I had, I transferred the money and got myself into the sunflower project.
COVID has affected us so much, even in other businesses, and there was no work to do. So we opted to do sunflower farming.
Tuliporejelea ukulima, watu wengi wamepanda sukuma wiki, vitu hizi za kawaida na pia zinakosa soko.
Huku kwetu tulikuwa na mmea wa pesa 100 tu miraa. Mpaka saa hii hatuna market mzuri, lakini tumepata supplementary hii crop ya sunflower kwa sababu itatuletea pesa.
It was a project started to tackle two very serious global crises. First, climate crisis, and then the COVID-19 pandemic.
We came to around 2,500 farmers with about 6,000 acres of land.
Ndipo tulipata hii ufahamu wa sunflower kupanda, na tukaambiwa tutapatiwa hata mbegu za kupanda kwa bei rahisi, na pia tutapatiwa soko.
This project is partnered through eco partners, the farmer, BIDCO, and Pan-African Climate Justice Alliance, which is back there. BIDCO has assured market for every farmer who will produce sunflower.
BIDCO is not getting enough sunflower from the farmers currently from the areas where we are. And that's the reason why we would appeal to all the farmers in Kenya to come into this project. So that we are able to get more sunflower for production of oils and production of animal feeds at BIDCO Africa.
They confirmed to us that when the crop is ready for harvesting, they are going to buy it from our farmers. The exciting bit about that engagement is that they have given us what we call a guaranteed minimum per kg.
Most of the problems that we encounter in farming is lack of market. You can farm even the maize, you miss where to sell.
BIDCO requires about 10,000 metric tons of sunflower.
Sunflower is a drought-resistant crop. It's fast maturing. Then the soils of this area, the lower part of Wigembe's, is suitable for the crop.
Vikundi vya wamama walishirikiana, tukaungana na kila mtu akatoa sehemu yake ya shamba, tukalima kwa maana tulipewa motisha na pia tukapewa mafunzo ya hii mmea, na tukaona kulingana na ya mvua hapa ni chache sana, wakati mwingine haitoshi, na kulingana na hii kilimo ya sunflower ukulima itakuwa rahisi, hata tukipata mvua 2 zitatosha na tutapata vitu ya kuvuna.
And we made orders for at least 10 tons of seeds which we bought, and through our support from Pakja and other stakeholders.
This is actually the product of networking and collaborations, partnerships, and after this pilot we have seen unprecedented interest in it.
Through the program, we are able to incorporate more farmers in the project, and therefore we will be able to scale it up to other counties apart from Meru, where we started. Once the project takes off, we should be able to scale it up to other counties in the country, and therefore BIDCO will be able to get enough raw materials.
Kuna wengine walikuwa wanaogopa tutapeleka wapi, lakini after the market came, kuna wenye wamenunua mbegu sasa hivi wameweka ya kupanda next season.
Before the sunflower project, we had been planting the corns or the maize. Like the last season, they dried up because of the no enough rainfall, and we went at a loss. But this time we have planted the sunflower, and there are no rains, and they are already mature.
The crop is ready. If you look at it, you find that the seeds are mature. What it needs is just It's just cutting the seed, drying it, and sorting it out.
Sunflower farming has helped me so much because in the first place I've been farming tomatoes, melons, sorghums, and all those other things.
There is no much labor in the farm. You just plant, you leave the land, and within 3 months, the crops are ready. If this project succeeds, I'm going to look for more. I'm going to look for more land, and I'm going to plant more sunflower.
Nalima katika ekari 10 kwa sasa. Matarajio yangu ni kuwa nitaongezea ukulima wa kilimo biashara ya sunflower katika ekari mingi kama nifike mpaka 50, kwa maana soko ipo na pia watakujia mbegu.
It is ensuring that local communities have a regular, reliable source of income for the longest time possible. Soon we get this crop out of the land, soon again we start the land preparation. And we have big numbers that come in to till the land and work on it. So it's something that is also trying to economically empower the people from this region.
The seeds are quite many. Look at this one, look at the neighboring one. Just these two, you see that they will weigh more. And at the condition that 1 acre of sunflower, planting sunflower like this farm, you expect to get 1,000 kgs from every 1 acre. Therefore, if you are planting 10 acres, we expect you to get it's 1,000 times 10,000 kgs, which will have good returns for the farmer, compared to these other subsistence crops they were growing here.
Bees and elephants are actually worst enemies. And so, with bees along the belt, elephants actually will never find their way because they cause a lot of menace. So we are going to reduce human-wildlife conflict through just this creative way.
If you came here before we did this, all this vast land was nearly buried. It was a grassland, okay? And initially, people and this way of doing it, only farming one crop, doing one food crop, that is maize probably or beans, and that's done for a whole year. That's one seasonal product. So our expectation is that even as we also gain some economic, some money from this kind of activity, we are in a small way trying to ameliorate the effects of climate change.